Here we go. Alright, let's see where we're at here. How long do we have left on these? Oh, it's another day? I don't know why I thought they were off cooldown today. Another day on those things. Unfortunate. It's like there's no fragments? Like at all? It is an upgrade, right? So we buy that. Then we buy the time extender. Then we're golden. That's Lux and Rich Bay, right? Yeah. We could even do lucky dice. Someone's around to trade them. Maybe one. It's actually not that much to turn them all into one type. It's a little much to do both challenge and turn them into one type. Persian emulation healthy. Okay. Crazy that that does not count as like its own effect. It gets listed on the board. But it feels like that should be its own thing. Ooh. Knew it was gonna do that. Get them, boys. Did you get out of there already? Fuck. That was not casting the ability I was telling you to. It's weird. Debris again, I think? Why is it immolation every goddamn time? Dude, I did not fucking hit that. Fuck off. That was server desync right there. Bullshit. Hey Arctic, how's it going? Did you get out of the... Dude, I wasn't in that either. Get out of the goddamn fire. Fucking asshole. Jesus, finally. Fucking time lost. Wasting and cursed. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we go like this, and then I think we just allocate down some. Ow! Jesus fuck. He's putting so many... I would need like 3 lenses on a regular character, I think. Holy shit, dude. Jesus fucking Christ, man. That was just nasty. That was with 80%, or sorry, with 20% survivability. Still need a health pot there to not just fucking kill over. Tear the veil with toxic spores is really dangerous. Shouldn't be able to do it while we're in here. Let's see. Come on. Is he ever gonna get Tear the Veil off? I don't think it can do it while this circle's up. Because it would be like impossible to fucking survive. Yeah, we never even saw Tear the Veil. The timing doesn't work with that combination. Interesting. Should be easy enough. Fuck. It snuck up on me. Oh shit! Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, I fucked it up bad. I thought... No, I thought I had wings. I didn't have wings. It's gonna heal now because I don't have an impair. Fuck. I thought I had wings. I was trying to cast wings. Like, why is the wings casting? Fuck me, dude. Those should be doable. We gotta wait like 30 seconds. I honestly don't remember. Does it trigger like at 38? No, it already triggered 34 maybe? There we go. I only have the one impair, so yet I have to impair the heal. Get wrecked, dude. Oh, we got 10 and 10. It's wild, there's no fragments in the Octonauts at all. Alright, we need 3 sides. And then we'll try and get some dungeons going. Oh, probably should switch to DBS film.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Woot. Let's take one of my things. Maybe I took the case that was usually there. There we go. Hello?
Special assignment received. Initializing.
There we go. Oh, I have to turn the other one in. Right. Right. Give me that back. All right. We are now ready to dungeon run. Why are people talking like they're in a group chat and looking for a group? Yo. The Ankh.
The Ankh, symbol of rebirth.
Special assignment
You see the
received.
material I
Initializing.
have had to work with. I apologize for my cannibalistic exploits. They are an insult to the scientific public. primitives serve me after I prized the staff from their high priest's fused hands. Arton is a superstition, but these dimensional parasites are very real, you'll find.
Wrong weapon equipped. That'll cause you problems.
I am Dr. Klein. Over many years of researching the filth, many microdoses, I gained a tolerance
Sought out
to it.
a pure source.
Tolerance?
The Ankh
Yes.
was my
Also,
Schwartz
a
mirage in the
dependency.
desert. A reservoir, a cradle of it. To be clear, I do not need you alive for my experimentation. It is quicker this way. Please understand.
Please understand.
You will live to regret this, but not for very much longer.
Energized weapon. Alright, osmium. Fuck. Oh, a hermit died too. They said they hate this place, and I said, don't disparage my home. I said, your home hates me. Anchor, what the fuck? Going down to 16 health. Holy shit. Oh, you must have stepped in filth, I assume. Dude, will you fucking stop hitting shit before I get there? Jesus Christ. So dumb. I don't know why Hermit just died.
I told the committee we should have filled Agatha with concrete when we had the chance. Pogo, 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 bounce.
Your persistence betrays your desire to go beneath this primal fluid. Do not fight it. It will be an error to...
Dude, I swear to God. Bye.
No, you will not falter. Instead, you will become stronger.
No, what the fuck? No, you weren't.
I am the lord of this
Wow, look at all that.
Galactic. The biological
Oh
field,
man,
immense. This be the great moment
I
of
got
my
sprint
studies,
back
the
really
most
quickly
important
there.
field event since the Black
I'm
Plague.
flying like crazy.
What is it? Something new? Something primeval? Something Philistines? You're not just stopping science, you're denying an evolution. How small-minded. To resist the great mutation. My work will endure my labor.
Holy shit. The fuck happened here? It's like the lighting didn't load in. That was weird. Is he honk again? Let's go. Hermit's gonna be so happy.
The unk. You see the material I have had to work with. I apologize for my cannibalistic ex-colleagues. They are an insult to the scientific profession. The primitives serve me after I prized the staff from their high priest's fused hands. Arton is a superstition, but these dimensional parasites are very real, you'll find. am Dr. Klein. Over many years of researching the filth, many microdoses, I gained a tolerance to it.
I swear that
Tolerance, yes. Also,
was my
to be clear,
I do not need you alive for my experimentation.
They said they were going to try and improve their dying rate. And right after I said sacrifices are always accepted, they died. The timing of that was amazing. Wow, that boom shot did not last long. Yeah, Osmium's really good for that fight. Yeah, Osmium. That's what I was using. Because I can just stand in the middle of them and not get knocked down or rooted or whatever. I guess I can get slow, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Also, I have a Vulcan. I still had a Vulcan. It's not like I didn't have a Vulcan.
I have no rest. No rest.
One, two, two, four. Well, someone's watching the cinematic. Look at the shade stalker down there. Couple of them. We got sprint back, but dude, I could have flown off. Dude, why are they dead again? Are they dying to the ads or something?
We should have filled Agatha with concrete when we had the chance.
Your persistence betrays your desire to go beneath this primal fluid. Do not fight it. It would be an error to think of it as the end. The Artanists saw it as a baptism. No, you will not falter. Instead, you will become stronger.
I wasn't sure.
The ways and is strengthened.
Wasn't sure if the filth would be gone. My dupe landed on the platform. They look cool as fuck. Doing the wave again. Yep.
It is reacting. The biological fission. Immense. This could be the great moment of my studies. The most important
Fuck.
field event since the Black Plague.
I lost the auto sprint. God damn it.
Something new, something primeval, something more than reality can contain. It will consume us all if it is released. I must release Philistines. You're not just stopping science, you're denying an evolution. How small-minded. To resist the great mutation. My label.
They fell down. That's funny. So Bran there needs 6 more levels. And then we finally get that second passive slot. Hell Eternal.
My kin, for me you turned away from violent natures. Now violent natures have come to us. Sheol is screaming. So I turn back to you, and I stand amongst you in these burning streets. And together, we shall unwind this age of cruelty forever.
Sheol is alive. It builds upon itself, cannibalizes itself. Where it has been wounded, caustic antibodies escape. Sheol is alive. It builds upon itself, cannibalizes itself. Where it has been wounded, caustic antibodies escape.
Mr. Scary Gin Man. What the fuck? I don't even know the last time I saw someone die to that.
I believe those foundations, old growth, have escaped the attention of our invaders.
Okay. Aw, we skipped my favorite hiding spot.
These foundries were to cast
They're
our
close enough.
future, but they are turned on us. Release this molten-skinned Forge Master.
Whoa, what the fuck? Did I just get hit by like all of them or something? I'm gonna die. I don't have any health pods.
I counsel evasion, not just for your sake. Too many profound creatures have already been lost.
Huh. I thought I had to like do shit there. Did I like crit or something? I've been winging ads there and then I have to like actually do things. Or is that an 11? I thought that was an 8s. I know in 5s I could wing them, no problem.
The power relay. Our enemy could choose no more strategic nor melodramatic advantage.
Alright, we need a few seconds. Dude, where the fuck were they at?
Go. We shall meet at the summit, I trust.
How very human. Unable to resist an invitation to your own autopsy. Your race doomed itself. I'm simply ushering you over the cusp of insignificance.
Iblis!
We bred
You
Hell's
don't belong
arms,
here.
sir. Look who's talking.
Enough! It is beyond enough.
It
We
is beyond
end this
enough.
in ashes or as ashes.
Ashes.
Each time we force you apes back down the evolutionary tree, an
An
angel,
gets its black
wings.
wings. Any day now.
Cover yourselves to endure this.
Ah!
What power you had is mine. No shelter, not even death.
Dude, what the fuck?
Go the way of all weak flesh.
Yay!
Critical empowerment
Oh,
results.
fuck yes, dude. 5-stack crit. Hell yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, who else was in there? Oh, there it is, Hermit. Darkness War. So we just haven't done Hellraised or Polaris yet tonight.
They came in terrible ships, riding creatures of nightmares, wielding powerful black magic. We know them now as Mayans, but our ancestors saw them only as
I got stuck.
demons from a hellish place. Our tribe was outnumbered and stood no chance against the invaders. Many warriors had lost their lives in the first battle, and the second battle was sure to destroy us all.
The lack of faith. Dude, So what to tell you, man? You just can't go ham like that. I didn't have him yet. Jesus Christ, you can't even impair this one.
brought with them a powerful sword. Together, the Wabanaki and the Vikings were to build a shield around this island that would keep it safe from our enemies, from those who wish to dig into the mountain and unleash the serpent.
Alright. Disembarkation. Jesus Christ. The fuck was that? Oh, I accidentally hit invoke self. Those are my copies. I didn't even realize that. Till just now, look at my cooldowns.
Blessing of our ancestors, yes. With the power of all our rites and rituals along with those of the Vikings.
Trap
With
chest.
every man and every woman standing tall with a weapon in their hands. We were ready.
Go. You basically have to go behind him to not get hit by that.
Time was short, and the darkness had to be stopped.
Aw, it didn't give me an IP.
Club, by
Fucker.
spear, by sword, and by magic.
God damn it. I was saving the impair. I thought he was gonna teleport away. He decided he was just gonna kill Anchor instead. That's an awesome time to have a lag. What the fuck? It's just game just straight up stopped responding. Dude, he's not even half dead yet. What the shit? Murder the boss. Yeah, we were. I thought we were. I thought he was gonna port. Holy shit! Was there a bomb there I didn't see or something? Yeah. I don't have wings. This is a wipe. Even with wings, it probably was a wipe. Dude, I do like that mask. That's a cool mask. It's like a patron chest one. Alright, I'm gonna engage with Volcano. Hopefully that'll help. I'm just gonna go up this time. No wait, he didn't go up this time. Okay. What the ass? How is there already a bomb? Also, he had like 1% health left or something stupid.
You cannot continue alone. The forest is flooded with blackness. Blackness wept from the wound in the mountain. I have spoken to the earth. I asked it to guide you across the danger. Walk into its golden light now.
Still missing there. I probably didn't need to evoke self over there. Why do I like flickers? Blue, gray, blue, gray. Hey, Thomas, how's it going? Or when they die standing up. Exuberantly happy today. I'm gonna say spell it. I don't care limit. Nice. Exuberantly. Might be right. Actually, I'm actually not sure. It looks at least close. Now is that bow? Oh no, I just meant the I meant the pronunciation, sorry. That's the part I wasn't sure about. Who? Now I don't have a impair here. Well, someone's gonna die. Probably. Well, maybe not. He decided to do cast instead.
Much blood was shed that day. But when dawn finally came, we stood before that gaping mouth and our enemy was dead or had fled. We were victorious.
Fuck.
This is
Okay.
our story. This is the story of the people of the dawn.
I knew it wasn't pronounced like it's spelled. That's Got shut down because they named themselves. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. So we need this dungeon and at least 2 more just for the challenges. But mostly we need the IP.
My kin, for me you turned away from violent natures. Now violent natures have come to us. Sheol is screaming. So I turn back to you, and I stand amongst you in these burning streets. And together, we shall unwind this age of cruelty forever.
Down here, do not present yourself so eagerly to the enemy's snipers. Yours are the first human eyes to witness Sheol since before time was time. It would be ignoble to have them shot out. The siege must fall before the city does. We march to meet them at the atomic front. You, possessing guile, would be better advised to travel behind the battle lines. Sheol is alive. It builds upon itself, cannibalizes itself. Where it has been wounded, caustic antibodies escape. I believe those foundations, old growth, have escaped the attention of our invaders.
Yeah. Favorite hiding spot. Dude, what is with the delay on abilities? Fuck. Foundries were to cast our future, but they are turned on us. Release this molten-skinned Forge Master. Dude, what the fuck was that? Stack, 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 stack. Chills, the offer end up being... Oh, chilies! That makes more sense. Carry 27 for reason. Blipsel blister? Holy crap. Hey, Bomber, how's it going? One of these days, we're gonna actually stack correctly, and then I'm gonna move out of the circle as well.
Not just for your sake. Too many profound creatures have already been lost. The power relay. Our enemy could choose no more strategic or melodramatic advantage.
Nice. Ooh, a blue chest. Of 26. Nice.
Go. We shall meet at the summit, I trust.
How very human. Unable to resist an invitation to your own autopsy. Your race doomed itself. I'm simply ushering you over the cusp of insignificance. We bred Hell's army to serve. And serve me they shall.
Iblis! You don't belong here!
Look who's talking.
Enough! It is beyond enough. We end this in ashes or as ashes.
Each time we force you apes back down the evolutionary tree, an angel gets its black wings.
Find sanctuary before his power breaks!
What?
No shelter! Not even death! Go the way of all weak flesh! entropy will take you.
Ooh, a blue chest. I really need assets. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. You've only gained 3 IP so far. It's not great. Like, ideally, we would get to 12:30 tonight, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. I wonder if we could do an 11. Taffy can do 11, right? I want to say yes, but I can't remember for sure. Yay. Alright, we're doing E11 this time. Ow, just yanked on my headphones. The Unk.
The Ark. You see the material I have had to work with. I apologize for my cannibalistic ex-colleagues. They are insults to the scientific profession. The primitives serve me after I prized the staff from their high priest's fused hands. Arton is a superstition, but these dimensional parasites are very real, you'll find.
There's the cross. Well, we made it.
I am Dr. Klein. Over many years of researching the filth, Many microdoses I gained a
Sort out
tolerance.
a
Microdoses.
A tolerance?
was
Yes.
my to be
Yes, I do not need you alive for my experimentation. It is quicker this way.
quicker this
Please
way.
understand.
Please understand.
Let me show you what I have learned in the spaces beyond.
Yo, I jumped it. Let's go.
You will live to regret this, but not for very much longer.
AFK a sec, cat issue. Okay. Fair enough. I don't have a puppy issue. My puppy just sleeps. Until I get up from the chair. And then he activates. You're probably 4-minute loss, right? Whee! Well, it took a health pot to do it, but four-manned it. Well, 27. Well, let's not have osmium for the next fight. Be bad. The problem with having osmium there is I don't have heals. There we go. He's in a shotgun tank during full exposed, so sometimes use that dog ass bombardment elite as healer. Shot out the tanks at exposed. Okay. It's not like you're doing anything else as healer though. Ah, shit. I dashed, bleh, dodged too soon. Well, that's gonna hurt. Like, no one gonna kill these? The fuck? I understand getting left with the Orochi, but who the fuck doesn't kill all these guys non-stop casting Heka Eruption on me? What the shit is that about? There's not Heka Eruption Splash? What are you talking about? This is their fucking AR. Doesn't make any sense. Well, some of them are in AR.
We should have filled the Garter with concrete when we had the chance.
Dude, I wish I could pin those in place. Like, there was a mod in TSW to, like, not pin it so it's... Like, pin them in place, but not pin them, like, to the screen. There was a separate mod to, like, just stick it so you weren't accidentally dragging it all over the place. The window. Keep dragging the whole inventory window by accident.
Your persistence betrays your desire to go beneath this primal fluid. Do not fight it. It will be an error to think of it as the end.
No, but when you pin it to the screen. I don't want to pin it to the screen. I want to pin it in place.
No, you will not falter. Instead, you will become stronger.
There's a mod for it in TSW. I looked into it. It's just part of like a huge package mod that I don't want. I don't want the rest of the bullshit. I just want that one thing. I'm not gonna install all that shit that probably like doesn't work. Well, also like half of it doesn't like half the thing it's for doesn't exist anymore. Well, there went tapping. Didn't back up quite far enough.
I am the lord of this ancient meat's nerves. See how it obeys and is strengthened.
Box with other physics testing into the mod real fast. Maybe. I mean, it definitely was done before. Whee! Is he doing it again? Fucking asshole.
It is reacting. The biological fission.
I have to sprint back.
Immense. This
I think I noticed before I tried to jump.
moment of my studies, the most important field event since the Black Plague. What is it? Something new? Something primeval? Something more than reality can contain?
That's the wrong thing. Fuck.
You're not just stopping science, you're denying an evolution. How small-minded to resist the great mutation. My work will endure beyond this flesh. I am the filth. My labor.
Critical empowerment.
Oh, nice crit. When it was always this tall? Doubtful. $12.28. No, I think his spine got stretched. Hindus all breakfast or plus? Plus. Alright, come on, penthouse. Fuck yeah. Called it. Waiting for Kestra. Okay. You wish you were that lucky. Kestra's on blade. Blood. Okay. Rifle. And aims at all of them. Whee! He's switching already. This one's at 3. What the fuck? No one touched this one. This one is at 3 somehow. Wait. How are 2? How are 2 active? Dude, 2 of them were active at the same time. I actually have seen that before, but only in the, like, story penthouse. Because those ones have the shields. And you can impair them. You can impair them so that the shield doesn't come up. And you can end up with multiple of them, like, damageable at once. But you can also break the fight that way. Did it E14? Oh, it's 14, not 17. Okay. I just sweeping back and forth. Ow. I'm gonna fucking die. What the fuck? I don't know what causes them to, like, not switch. Okay, now he's switching. You have a bomb. For sure. HE is unique because most of the bosses are kiteable. Yeah. Okay. Switching. Oh, that was close. This one's on 3. Ow! Fuck me, dude. Oh, shit, he just killed Anchor. Well, I guess I wasn't hitting him for a second. Fuck! This hurts so much. Yeah, I'm just dead here. Yeah, that's why I start with AR2 is because of the sweep. Oh, he's going already. Fuck me. See, this bullshit. Now I'm on the blood guy. Somewhere. Yep. Okay, did you get my health? Shit. Finally swapping to somebody. Yay! Oh, it's fucking annoying. Oh, there he is. Dude, I couldn't even see those circles. Alright, I see this pretty one. Oh, this egg is pretty close to dead. This side. This side, this side. Yeah, one more egg race. Dude, what, you're standing? Oh my god. Well, that's not great. Oh, there's one at the end. Holy shit. Was that like a new one that dropped? What the hell? Oh, here it is. Yay, we still did it. Did Davy die again? Or they die running through the filth? There's a bug with that. I think, how did I, there's a trick to this though. It's like either like cartwheeling or walking backwards or something. There's a way to go through here without triggering the bill stack. Hey, Joe. Not too bad. There we go. This part's so cool. Whee! That's weird. Let's go! $29. Just go take the elevator down. Going down. All the way down to Agartha. Wait. Is it not that one? This one. Oh, that puppy is passed the fuck out. No, why, Brandon? You son of a bitch. Alright, we are going to wake him up. Smack him in the face with some money. Oh yeah, Skelly. I still don't have that fucking agent. So annoying. I guess this one? Smack people with hammers until they join your group. Is it tried and tested? Tested and tried? Tried and tested? It's a method, goddammit. What a pumpkin head. He's got the overalls. Whee! Why is your mining lamp on? Get back here! I need one more for an E11, god damn it. Hey, Jesus. Oh, Corpo. I demand a raid on New York. Funny. Darkness War.
Terrible ships, riding creatures
If you
of
insist.
nightmares, wielding powerful
I didn't
black
insist.
magic.
I don't.
We know
What
them
did, I just
now
flipped my
as
mouse
lions, but
somehow.
our
I just
ancestors
smacked it
saw
and
them
the view went all over the place.
masked demons
Um,
from a hellish place.
Corpo
Our tribe
Rooney.
was outnumbered and stood no chance
He streams Secret World on Twitch sometimes. I think usually on the weekends,
warriors had
like
lost
Sunday
their
or something.
lives in the first battle, and the second battle was sure to destroy us all and leave the mountains unprotected.
The lack of faith. Just the lack disrespect. Wow. Dude, if you focused the boss and not that fucking bomb ad, he would have been dead before I died. Why would I not want you to die? I mean, that's fair. That's not great. There we go. That was actually a decent pull. Wow, I did not think they were getting out of that. That was a super last minute back touch. Oh ho ho ho! Dude, the timing on Invoke being back up again is so tight there. Holy shit. Almost wasn't enough.
Then upon our shores in longboats, and they brought with them a powerful sword. Together,
What? No, Invoke is definitely enough.
to build a shield around this island that would keep it safe from our enemies, from those who wish to dig into the
Invoke is enough for Gaze
unleash
on E11. That's literally what I use. It's just that it wasn't off cooldown in time. Well, it kind of almost was. Yeah, on E11. That's what we're running. Why would I worry about what I'm not running yet? That makes sense. Yeah, that's what happened when you're DPSing the guy in the middle when the tank can't hit him. Yeah, like...
the blessing of our ancestors.
Nothing I can do about that.
The power of all our rites and rituals, along with those of the Vikings. With
We're getting 2 weapon levels there.
every woman standing
It still only put me to
tall with a
1230.
weapon in their hands. We were ready.
Also, why would you need more than 1 cooldown per game? Maybe you just need a different cooldown? You shouldn't need 2. What? Oh, I don't think so. That sounds sus as well. I don't think it has that kind of range. I mean, it has some range, but that's pretty fucking far. Half the area? No way.
Darkness had to be stopped.
Doesn't even cover the middle area.
By spear, by sword, and by magic.
Oh, the fucker went away. Well, that was useless. I swear to God, Poland, if you're typing during this fight. You're typing right now! You just said I'm typing. You just got mauled by an ad, I'm pretty sure. Oh. That was really lucky timing. Oh! Dude, he fucking rickrolled you there, dude. He's all wings. I am fucking out of here. Dude, oh my god, that's so funny. Holy shit. Dude, that barely hit him. Like well, at least the ground damage didn't really hit him.
The forest is flooded with blackness.
Because he would take more damage from the persistent AoE, right? Like the wing damage is like in segments.
Walk into its...
Oh, you mean you just meant cooldown wise for ah. They're talking about using whether invoke self, like you could just use that for gaze on boss 2. Like that doesn't work, and I was like, yes, it does. And then Poland meant like that at least on later ones, it's not off cooldown in time. You need a second one. Like yeah, but you still can use invoke self. You just can't use it by itself. Like you would do invoke self one time and a different cooldown the next time. Which I've tried to do, but my other cooldown's Raging Volcano, and that doesn't work real well with gaze. Like, probably the Unstoppable Force would be better there, honestly. Just because, like, you just get knocked out of Volcano, which is not super great. Guys, you have to actually kill things. Kill all the things, please. Thank you. It doesn't interrupt it though? Yeah, it does. Dude, I've been knocked out of Volcano. Like, literally knocked out of it. Interrupts the damage and taunt? That may depend on the passive, maybe? Stop hurting me. Oh my god, I was on the edge. That was so close. Holy shit. Dude, I was so close to walking off. Like, I know better. But, like, I literally spawned on the edge of the edge. Luckily, my impair went off right before it ported me. Was that before or after the rebound? Because they fixed a couple of the hidey spots. Oh, you landed on the invisible part. Yeah, there used to be a spot on the far right there where you could drop down and it would actually take you out of combat. You can like swap gear and then jump back out of the hole. Like, literally up until the rebalance, like... The rock was evil? That rock was amazing! It was a godsend. You, like, because, especially as a tank, sometimes you want a different gadget in Phase 1 than in Phase 3. So, like, you literally just use it to gadget swap. That rock did save lives. Loot chest, nice.
Much blood was shed that day and night. But when dawn finally came,
Synergizing a cult.
before that gaping mouth and our enemy was dead or had fled, we were victorious.
Why is it all like I keep getting all the things for the the miners?
Story of the people of the dawn.
Hold on a sec. I need to upgrade shit so I can actually fit this crap in here. Oh, shit. There we go. Oh yeah, no, we talked about that. But the fact that you would have you keep the buff even though you don't have the spin. Is not related to the passive, though. Although, I mean, I should have the passive anyways. I'm just saying. Yeah, this was the old spot. Like, you would just drop down in here. And I think Ravel made it a kill plane. I'm pretty sure. Yep. That did not used to be a kill plane. You used to be able to stand down there, and then you could reset the fight. Like, if you were the only one alive, everyone else died, like, instead of wiping, you could go stand down there, and then the fight would reset. Everyone else would jump in, and you would jump out of your hole and go fight. Get a debuff? Is it not a kill plane? Did he do something else? not the rock, it's the well, no, the rock was because this rock was people would hide from concuss, and he didn't like that. That's not supposed to be. You're supposed to like taunt. You're supposed to deal with concuss, not everyone hide behind the rock. But that's separate from the hidey hole, where you could reset the fight, or just get out of combat. Yeah, he didn't like this. This was like, he was like, that's not how the that's like not how the fight's designed. But we were like, well, yeah, the problem though is like you can't deal with concuss. Like the taunt shit doesn't work. You just end up losing a person. That's why we have to use the rock. So that's why concuss got changed and you can actually fucking taunt. Yeah, I think it ignores this rock now or some shit. But it was we had like a lengthy discussion on this, and it was like, look, I'm fine with having to deal with the concuss mechanic, but we have to actually be able to deal with it. Because if you in the old pre-rebalance, if you didn't use this rock, you just straight up lost a person. Because it was nearly impossible to like you would do, there was like some weird trick where you would do a taunt like 2/3 of the way through the cast, or like 3/4 of the way, so that like some of the taunt was still there when he came out of concuss or something, and then sometimes you keep it that way, but even that like didn't always work. TSW was provoked any time. Yeah, but it was that you had to do it at a certain timing of the cast bar. You do it too soon and the taunt runs out. And you, I think if you did it too late, something else weird happened. Yeah, it was just bad. So like, yeah, I know what you mean, pre-relance. So like, when we were doing the fights and he was like, "What the fuck are you guys doing behind the rock?" kind of shit. We're like, yeah, that's how you deal with concuss. Like, you just hide behind this rock. And also, it seems like it's almost meant for it, right? You have this rock that perfectly hides you. The tank would kite him over here, and then there's this nice rock with a dead person on it. Like, it almost seems semi-intentional. Like, we don't know any better. And there's like, yeah, because you can't deal with it any other way. So he messed with the you never hid behind the rock? What are you talking about? I mean, were you doing E10 dungeons? They just fed far. Like, that wasn't like just me or just my cabal. Like, it was multiple. Oh, I can't turn. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at the debuff.
Much blood was shed.
Oh yeah, it doesn't say.
But when dawn finally
I remember seeing this before, actually, though.
he stood before that gaping
I tested this
mouth,
before
our enemy was
on
dead
the beta
or
servers. I got it to show up or something.
This
Or
is our story.
I somehow
This
like
is the
shadow played it or
story of the
something,
people
I
of
think.
the dawn.
Oh, I didn't mouse over it in time.
Much blood was shed that day and night.
You think Invoke Self does anything?
Dawn finally came. He stood before that gaping mouth, and our enemy was dead or had fled.
Dude, I can't.
We're victorious.
I can't get to it.
This is our story.
Oh wait,
This
hold on.
is the story of the people of the dawn. Much blood was shed that day and night. But when dawn finally came, we stood before that gaping mouth and our enemy was dead or had fled. We were
Player.
victorious. This is our story. This is the story of the people
fuck?
of the dawn.
Did it show up on that one?
Much blood was shed that day and night. But when dawn finally came,
You did it in E3? It's called Filth Burial. Oh my god, the icon's amazing. Hold on a second. I think I have to do desktop capture or something. I think window capture doesn't work on display capture. That's what I need to do. Can you see this? Hold on. I know what I can do. Yeah, it's the scream. It's just so small. You can't really make out what it is. So that's the thing that hits you and kills you. That's Nerval's little fuck you for trying to hide down there. That's funny. I don't think I think I might have figured out what it was called. I don't think I ever realized what the icon was until doing it this way with Effects UI, where it's all blown up huge. That's super cool. Oh fuck! I still need to do side missions.
Critical empowerment results.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Alright, let's go do sides. $12.31. We made up for last night. Now, what happened to... OBS is being weird. Yeah, because last night we only gained 5 IP instead of 6. But tonight we gained 8 IP. So not only did we make up for the IP last night, we gained an extra.
Additional assignment.
I've been
Initializing.
managing to get like 6 IP a night. It's pretty consistently. And then we burned a lot of time on the E10 raid attempt. So I didn't get as much dungeon stuff done. Bam.
Additional assignment received. Initializing. Special assignment received. Initializing.
Now I'll get this side mission. I think I also have Ravenous up here. Dude, none of those guys were Rocha guys, really? Looking on passive, so just non-passive, extending the mitigation. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. That it extends the. So I was thinking, like, I don't know, maybe. I will say though, my worry with the dog is like, oftentimes I actually do need that taunt. Like, legitimately, like, I'm trying to like not lose aggro.
Know what you're going to say.
New lantern.
Visual tracking initiated.
That's really fun. Just like cast like one thing and it just burns them alive. It's 4. guess we could do this one here. Scanner.
Quick access inventory radar module activated. Item located. Radar module activated.
Just looking at signatures. Blazing Fury. It's the only one that scales down in mitigation based on your ammo allocation. Get no temp HP with 100 DPS, whereas Chaos you get full DPS and the same mitigation. I wonder if that's an oversight, and I wonder on which one. You know what I mean? Like maybe it was just like a whoops. It's not supposed to have mitigation when it's DPS.
Item located.
And they just didn't take it off the other one.
Radar module activated. Item located.
Yay! Can't run notification until 40 DPS. Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying it. Could have some more delayed damage because it evades unimpactful. I mean, maybe, but it still feels. I don't know. To me, it feels more like an oversight when they're going through the tuning. They're like, oh, you know, when it's allocated this way, it should be damage. Oh right, and then minus mitigation, and then just didn't end up removing mitigation on some of them. Doesn't even have unconditional mitigation. That could be another reason that, like, right. Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Okay, so you have to understand too, like, it's not like the way they work was set in stone in the beta. Like, the signatures were really new and got lots of tweaks. It's very possible, like, okay, it's not something you have to worry about for shotgun, and we removed it from Blazing Fury, and then Chaos just gets missed. You know? Pretty well balanced. Yeah, it's not about the balance. It's just about an over. Because it's not like, I don't think it's out of balance necessarily. For like, because it's only, the difference is only in the DPS part of it, right? That, so really, it's just that Chaos technically gets a benefit. No, but I think it's the other way around. What? Why? I would do it the other way around. You shouldn't be having temp HP period in DPS. They should take it off the other one. I don't know why you're trying to take the one why you're trying to buff one when two of them don't work at all correctly in 100 DPS, which, like, they shouldn't. Why would you want, like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
think if you're going 100 DPS, you should expect to not have tank shit. It should be converted to DPS shit. Yeah, I think that's easier, because didn't you the shotgun one doesn't even work anyways, because it's triggered. You get more incoming healing, but that's less relevant. You have to have an actual healer, or I guess maybe like a drone or something, but like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's less relevant. Because you're not going to be getting a lot of healing anyways. The whole reason the incoming healing boost is important for the tank is because they have a healer healing them. Ow. If you're in tank loops, you're getting life and glance proc in terms of defense. It's healing percent evade. Get 10k future defense. Reconstructor, you're getting value out of the percent healing. Yeah, but that's. I feel like the reconstructor, as much as we like abuse it, it's kind of an edge case. Just I guess it's a more common edge case. I don't know if that makes sense. Like the one thing that kind of works. But all right, it's midnight. It's each one of them HP bonus. No, but that just homogenizes them. Like they're different on purpose. I don't mind the differences. I'm just saying, like, I don't think. If anything, I still would buff their DPS. I would buff their DPS because it's decent, but I don't think it's as good as it should be, especially at high levels. Like it feels like it should actually be stronger. Especially for how long of a cooldown it is. It's well, especially for how long, because it's not just how many things it can hit or how much damage it's doing. It's the fact that it's supposed to be making up for the fact that, yeah, but who cares on a pack? Like, that doesn't, to me, that's not the measure of it. The measure of it is that it should be, making up for your lack of critting over the whole time. Like, because of its cooldown. Now, granted, you can reduce its cooldown, so maybe that's factored in the fact that, like, you can actually get its cooldown reduced somewhat significantly. But, like, I feel like it's not on par. You've seen E17 do... Yes, that's not saying much. I mean, yeah, there's I've seen E17 DPS to do less than the tank in 100% tank allocation. That doesn't really mean a lot. Fucking Dom shows up as I'm leaving. Coincidence? I think not. As soon as I can see that, but it'll take convenience out of the bar replaying in 15 seconds. Yeah, you would as a player, but I'm just saying that's just not how the developer lens looks at it. You pull often from base HP with hammer? Or use... That shouldn't be true. I'm using Blazing Fury before I pull. So it shouldn't be base anyways, right? I mean, I'm not getting one temporary health. That's a DPS allocation. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, like I would be hitting. I would feel more like comfortable, like hitting more. With a different like tank, you know what I mean? Like, I was being very. I was intentionally like not touching the boss like at all, at like. Until like right before pulling. If I was tanking with like Rippler or Dom or something, it would be a different story. Yeah. Also, I was like most of the time I was saving a cooldown as well. So so that's like me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I was intentionally using a second Blazing Fury and not using another basically like not using a second cooldown. And that's me kind of like having a one, it's like kind of testing the healing a little bit, like seeing like what I can get away with. And then two, like if I can get away with it, I have like a backup. I have a fail safe. Right? Like it's honestly, that shit has come in handy, like at least knowing that you can do stuff like that. Even E17 raid, mostly when I fuck up, like if I like on the controller sometimes, because I hold down a trigger to go to the next set of sequence of map buttons, sometimes it'll get stuck or whatever, and like I'm doing one ability and I trigger to do something else and I let go, and somehow it's still in the other mapping, and I push a button and I end up using a cooldown, right? And so it's not the same as like fat-fingering the wrong button. I hit the right button. It's just at that time that button does something else than when the trigger was down. So like definitely even in E17 I have straight up pulled with just the signature. And you know, maybe a heal bot and just made it work. Like it's like a stress test. Shotgun tank in E17 that tanked with Thundering Demise of Havoc without green shells. It was harder than you. That's actually surprising. I mean, I guess without the green shells would be... Yeah, you really want the green shells. But I mean, so that the shotgun stuff really does, like, it's the best, but it also requires, it requires the right setup. Like, I don't think you can just use that shotgun. You need the other, like, gear pieces with it to make it all, like, timing, like, line up and work properly. Exposing it first, and I realized... I was getting exposed. I don't know what that sentence just said. I'm just saying, like, there's some things, especially in, like, the super high end, where, like, and this goes for, like, not just, like, tanks, but, like, certain DPS builds and whatever, where, like, you have to have, like, a certain amount of, like, the gear recs up to a certain level for it to actually sort of start working properly, you know? Because, like, certain meta setups, and this is just like a generic, I'm not talking about necessarily specific ones, but just in general, a lot of meta things require certain, like breakpoints. Person was playing this before you? That doesn't mean that doesn't mean they had all the setup correct. But I mean, maybe they did, I don't know. No idea. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, there's a lot of builds that have breakpoints where if your stuff's not up, like, I mean, if you're not critting enough, if you don't, not generating enough energy, if you're not, like, you know, XYZ, if your cooldown signets aren't high enough, or, you know, like, any number of factors, then, like, the build doesn't work quite like it's supposed to. I'm generalizing, but it's, like, a true thing across the game for many things. Like, that's why you can't just tell someone, like, oh, go get this weapon and go. It's like, well, go get this weapon. Rationale was for Havoc on shotgun to help crit on heals. Without green shells. How are you not, but, like, the green shells are default for tank. You have to actually work to not have green shells. Like, look, it happens. The shotgun mechanic is fucking ass, and sometimes you'll just get the wrong shell. Like, sometimes you'll straight up just, like, you're pushing a button, and then it flips, and before you even see what happened, you're somehow on a different shell. Happens to me in raids all the fucking time. Yeah, like, I wouldn't mean to say it all the time, but, like, very frequently, you'll see it happen in, like, E17 raid videos. Like, where I'm like, God damn it, I got the wrong shell again. And then I pay attention to get green back. But, like, I'll end up on one of the other ones, and it's literally like a blink of an eye. The mechanic is shit. I'm not using it seconds, I like Avulsion for grabbing hulks. Alright. Alright, I need to go. I need to end the stream. I'm gonna raid somebody once I find out who to raid. Good night. Back on the morrow. Oh, Scratch is playing Baldur's Gate 3. We will raid Scratch. That's why he wasn't doing piano playthrough tonight. Alright. Peace.